I will take as many of those as possible. Which I just remembered, there's one for sale in the shop, isn't there? I do have the money. I think it was only 10,000. Probably worth it to go back and get. Any more treasure? Or is this where I've already been? Yeah, I think I've already come this way. Okay. Accidental backtracking. Well, science has been done. It does not kill me. I would have been very annoyed if it did. Oh, that would have been so annoying. Okay, time for the boss. So we're gonna put in a save. And same deal as last time. I'll fight it a couple times. If I keep dying, we'll come back when I eventually win. And before that, I have money. There's stuff we can buy. Might as well. Get every advantage I can.
That's the one. Thank you.
Oh! I can buy more. I wonder if this is a one-time only deal, or if you can buy more.
That's the one you want. Thank you.
I wonder what the limit is.
Don't be a stranger.
Because I could definitely grind for some cash. Just to buy all of them. Not gonna do that. Sure, we'll need the new spell. Yep, no music. Definitely a boss fight. Of course it would be some kind of dragon. Are you gonna do anything, or... Okay, that does nothing. Even charged up. I jumped into it. Why did I jump into it? Okay, so I think I just have to use my sword. Yeah, there's got to be more to it, surely. Okay, now you have mechanics. Only the head. Okay, and you can fly. I'm so bad at dodging. I need MP. Oh! Hello! That was unexpected. That was actually a really good first attempt. Yeah, I just need to manage my MP a little bit better. So I can chain my knockdowns. Ouch. I need to get better at dodging. But this definitely doesn't seem too bad. Why did you start that already? He's starting his mechanics a lot faster this time for some reason. Don't know why. Did that not stun you? I think I need to just reset. I'm too low already. Ah, the tail. I think that's the first time I've actually been hit by it. I didn't think I got hit there. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more attempt and then I think I'll start cutting them out. Okay, I can charge up while I'm attacking. That's useful to know. More or less lets me lock him down. I knew it was coming, and I just stood there anyway. Okay, you can stop that any time now. And he grabbed me again. And I thought I was safe. Ah, so close. Alright, one last try, because that one was so close. I think I can get it. Maybe. Why are you not stunned? Almost didn't dodge. You can stop that. You can stop that any time. I thought I could maybe get to him in time. Oh, he grabbed me very early that time. I thought he only did that under 500 HP, but apparently not. Ah! If I could have survived that. Just need a couple more hits. Did not mean to jump, but it's fine. I don't understand what happened there, but okay. Alright, now he's going to try to bite me, and he caught me. I almost got away with it. That was actually kind of fun. He wasn't nearly as difficult as some of the others. That was actually a pretty fun boss. Kind of liked that. I would take this over the lava one any day.
The four statues began resonating with one another, emitting an unnatural light in the process.
That's probably not good. Did we just cause an avalanche?
As the light faded, the entire cavern grew deathly quiet.
Okay. So we can just leave? That's suspicious. Maybe we should warp back to town. Okay. So do we have to just warp? Is that the only thing I can do? So basically, if Alana hadn't given us this wing, we'd be dead right now. I kind of want to go back and see if Dogi made it back to Master whatever his name was. Okay, so we can't warp. Can I break
the rocks
this?
were packed too tightly to be broken with the Terra bracelet. Adol was trapped.
Is Dogi gonna come in and break down the wall again?
Hey!
Oh my god. I didn't think he actually would.
Is that you in there, Adol? Are you hurt?
Oh. I didn't think this would actually happen.
Adol shouted back that he was uninjured. Glad to hear my little buddy's okay. That quake caused some of the crevice walls to collapse.
So how did you even get over here?
I managed to pick my way across, though. But now we gotta do something about these rocks.
And you know just the thing.
Adol, I'm gonna need you to step back for a second, okay? Here we
I'd go a little bit further just to be safe.
Yeah!
Fists are stronger than magic.
Walls 0, Dogi the Wall Crusher like a million. Who needs doors when they got me? That was a new record too, I think. Never took down solid rock before. Should get me in the history books.
Along with a lot of other things that you have done that is just completely insane.
So, looks like you found another statue. Is that all of them? Come on, let's head back to the Master's house.
Okay, so we do have to go back to there anyway. I did have the right idea.
Chester, you're here.
Don't tell me I've got to fight you again.
Of course. I've been kept well apprised of your actions.
Yes, you've been waiting for us to do your job. Get all of the statues so you can swoop in and steal them.
Seems you have all 4 statues now. So, as I said before, I think you'd best give them to me.
Chester, there's just one thing I need to know.
You really shouldn't advance on a guy with a sword, but okay.
What are you planning to do with these statues?
Nothing good.
A mere knight dares not question the motivations of Count Maguire. Though I cannot entirely plead ignorance, as I've heard some rumblings on the nature of his glorious plan.
That's not what I asked you. I want to know what you plan to do with them.
Okay, we've got music. So maybe it's not a boss fight.
How long have you known?
I knew from the very beginning. I didn't believe for a second that you felt such contempt toward Elena. It's just not you.
I'm not convinced.
I really couldn't see you serving someone as obviously corrupt as Maguire. Not willingly, anyway. So I figure you've got to have something else up your sleeve.
Your oafish exterior belies your perceptive nature. It always has.
Out with it, Chester. What are you really up to?
Very well. I suppose this is as good a time as any.
Okay, plot.
What I seek is revenge.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely from the island, aren't they?
Revenge?
You were born in Felghana, so undoubtedly you're familiar with Genos Island, no?
I called it.
I've never told you this before, but that is the land where my sister and I were born.
What? Wait a second. I always heard that Genos Island was wiped out by some kind of plague or something.
So are we gonna find out what really happened? Or will that come later?
Indeed, we speak of the same place. However, it was not plague, but monsters that brought about the island's ruin.
I kind of assumed it was Count Maguire and his knights, but
Monsters?
I wonder if he had something to do with it.
Yes, monsters, with the appearance of human skeletons clad in armor. They appeared out of nowhere and simply started massacring all the villagers. Our warriors fought back, of course, but the creatures just wouldn't stay dead. We stood no chance.
I wonder if that's the skeleton-like creatures we fought past that rock and trying to get to the Spirit Cape. They were really strong. I don't know if they would stay dead. I couldn't manage to kill any of them.
In the end, Elena and I were the sole survivors of the attack.
But why? Why would monsters suddenly just appear like that?
I mean, they've been doing it all over the place, so...
It was no random occurrence, and therein lies the rub. Maguire was directly responsible for the massacre. He enlisted the services of a dark sorcerer for the task. My people were the descendants of Genos himself. We were charged with guarding the holy artifacts that had locked away the Demon Lord's power to prevent their misuse. I would assume Maguire simply considered us a threat to his ambitions. And that's how my sister and I were orphaned, and came to live with the mayor of Redmont.
So why get the statues then? Why not just stab him and be done with it?
It's no surprise that Elena's memories of these events have been suppressed, given their extreme, horrific nature.
Then, you want revenge on
Maguire. Yes.
That's a scary looking face.
He will be destroyed by the very power he so desperately seeks.
Or, and hear me out, you take your sword and you stick him with the pointy end. it's a much safer way than messing with holy artifacts, locking a demon away. What is wrong with you, man?
He won't be the only one. I intend to see to it that every living creature in Felghana Castle burns in hell.
Okay, that's just going a little too far. I mean, there's children there. I can't imagine they had anything to do with it. I doubt they were even alive at the time.
Perhaps then, the wounded, defiled souls of my ancestral people can finally know true justice. At long last, after all these years, their anger and hatred will be appeased.
Are we finally gonna get to see Dogi knock some sense into him?
And eliminating the parasitic slime who sits on Valestine's throne will benefit the entirety of Felghana as well. Now then, why don't you hand over the statues so this can all fall into place?
Dogi?
To be honest, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to react to all of this. I can't pretend to know how you feel, but just hear me out on one thing. Let's just say that your plan succeeds, and you do get your revenge. What then? Do you think it'll make Elena happy? Hell, will it really even make you happy? Sure, Maguire might be a horrible man, and he may even deserve what you're planning for him. But imagine how Elena would feel, knowing the depths you'd sunk to in the name of vengeance. Do you think she'd be proud of what you accomplished? If you just step back and think about it, I know you'll find some other, less drastic way to deal with Maguire.
I mean, he seems to be getting through to him. I'd still like to see a punch or two get thrown.
If I explained everything to the townsfolk, they'd understand. And I bet they'd do what they could to help too. If everyone banded together, we could drive Maguire out of Felghana for good. Send him into exile. You don't have to disgrace yourself over scum like him. So come on. Please, Chester. You have to put a stop to this.
That's a little
Before
too
it's
close,
late.
Dogi.
Come back to town with us. We can all sit down and have a good time. Maybe enjoy one of Elena's home-cooked meals.
Look how far I've come, though. Do you honestly believe I can go back now? After all this? No.
It's not too late. Don't do it.
There's no turning back for me!
Don't do it. Mm. Oh, wow.
Chester. You stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, I did not expect that. You,
There's still time to save him.
okay there, Dogi?
If you want him to live, give me the statues. Now!
Adol gave the statues to Chester.
Excellent. Now, I can use the power of these statues to hurtle all of Valestine Castle into the darkest depths of hell. I hardly need to say it at this point, but you may wish to reconsider trying to stop me.
I mean, at this point, we kind of have more important things to worry about, like Dogi literally bleeding to death in front of us.
Unless, of course, you want to end up like him.
I mean, can we at least put some pressure on the wound? Something at all?
I can't believe Chester attacked Dogi. This is all my fault, actually. 12 years ago, I served as a Valestine knight.
Were you at the island?
I was there on Genos Island that day. All the knights were. Our task was to provide backup for Maguire's sorcerer. In other words, we would man the sidelines and terminate any villagers who tried to escape. And we did just that. But then I met the Stoddard children. And despite my sworn oath to Maguire, I couldn't bring myself to harm them.
Just everyone else.
I hid them instead, and snuck them away from the carnage. But I knew I couldn't raise them, so I left them with the mayor, and shamefully ran away to this godforsaken shack. I spent my days slowly unraveling Maguire's plans, and researching the old tales of Genos and Galbalan. Chester never knew of my knighthood, but he was well aware that I'd saved his life, so he and Dogi would often visit. As such, while secretly investigating Maguire, I also took it upon myself to train the two of them in the art of war.
And look where that got us.
Dogi's departure aside, things continued in this manner until just last year. Around the time monsters started appearing all across Felghana, Chester came to see me in quite a panic. The monsters had brought his memories of Genos Island to the surface, and he had no idea how to cope. I told him everything, every single thing I knew about his past and about my role within it.
Oh my god, why would you... What were you thinking, man?
It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I suppose I was looking for some manner of catharsis. All it did was exacerbate Chester's desire for revenge.
Well, yeah, what did you expect would happen? Honestly.
To be perfectly honest, I haven't the slightest idea what Chester intends to do with the statues.
Well, we do, and it's not good.
He's willing to stab an old friend to get them, and I doubt there's much hope of talking him down. If we let him continue unchecked, the damage he inflicts won't be limited to Valestine Castle, but all of Felghana. Battle, I must ask that you go back to town immediately and tell Mayor Edgar everything that's happened. You needn't worry. I'll take care of Dogi. And once he's back on his feet, I intend to pay the castle a visit.
Okay. Interesting. Are we gonna get to see him fight? Oh man, that's rough. I did not expect him to stab Dogi. Alright, can we fast travel now? I'm not gonna go to town, just in case there's any kind of cutscenes. I'm gonna end this off here for now. That was a pretty productive session, and that was a pretty heavy scene we just saw. So I think that's a pretty good stopping point. Until next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Dogi really should have just punched him in the face one good time.